what I want to cover today is just something I've realized over the years in business. I've been running my own business for about 12 years now, and then I've worked in industry for about 8 years before then. So in about 20 years working as an accountant, like, one fundamental truth exists. Businesses without a marketing budget will always fail. And I know that there'll be the odd exception out there where they'll say, no, well, I don't have a marketing budget. I just entertain and I network. And then you'll add up what they spend on networking and entertaining. And, suddenly it comes to 30 grand a year. So yeah, you do have a marketing budget. But the reality is, I wanted to cover this one because I've been reflecting on it a lot myself in my own business. I was like, I got to the back end of last year and I was like, we hadn't done any marketing for a little while and we'd saved a fortune on our usual marketing spending. We had one of our best years ever last year. And then suddenly, the beginning of this year, it slowed down a bit. Not a huge amount. We're still growing, which is great. We generally are always growing. But one thing that was very apparent, and sometimes you have to take a step back to realize what's happening to you. All the money we didn't spend at the beginning of last year in terms of marketing, we're feeling now. And it's not catastrophic because we didn't completely take our foot off the accelerator. We still did a lot of stuff. We used a lot of our time up instead of money as well. But it's always been clear. And I think looking back at all of our really successful clients over the last couple of years, they've been spending at least like 8 grand a month on marketing. And obviously that is to be put into perspective. But what I was trying to get to my head around myself was like, what is the right marketing budget? What is the right way to measure it? I'm a believer that a marketing budget should be a percentage of your turnover. And for our firm, because the nature of our income is recurring, but then it's harder to actually get clients in the first place, I think a good amount, just as a base level, should be 5%. If you're dropping below 5% of your turnover in terms of marketing spend, then it's really time to not blow the money and throw it away pointlessly. You always want to make sure your marketing budget is working hard and effectively and is going into stuff that can be measured and you understand the returns you're getting from it. But actually, like, having a fixed percentage of your turnover that you need to spend in marketing. I did a recent video as well where I was talking about having a fixed percentage of your turnover that you spend on staff costs. And in that video, what I was saying was, sometimes that's a really good thing because if you go over it, you can use that as a reason to limit growth in salaries. But then when you drop below it, you can also just remind yourself to go back to members of staff and then give them those pay rises because you've got that budget based on those financial rules that you set. It's the same with marketing. If you do go over that 5% or 10%, whatever you set for yourself, I think 10%, if you're really looking to grow fast, is a good amount. I think 5% if you're looking to maintain but have steady growth, but not ridiculously fast growth, then 5% is a good amount. But that target can help you save money as well as spend money, and it can also help you just make sure you're getting the best value of it. So this video is all about encouraging businesses to actually set a budget as a percentage of their turnover for what they will spend on marketing. And also, one thing I'd say is, if you are the kind of business where, as a director, you're doing a lot of the marketing yourself, maybe it is networking. A networking event might only cost 30 quid to go to, but when you factor in that you're a director who's worth about £100 an hour, and then you're going to that networking event, actually the 3 hours of spent there should count as £300, and then you've got 30 quid for the actual fees to go. So £330, that's your spend, and you can factor that into your marketing budget as well. So it's important to value your time as well as money and actually have a target to aim for. I'll see you in the next video.